Oyez! Oyez! Here opens the court of their royal majesties, Felix and Madeleina, King and Queen of the Middle Kingdom, this 21st day of November being the feast day of Saint Gelasius, Anno Societatis 55, while seated in their shire of Swordcliffe.
Well, hello, mid-round. We've got a very large virtual court for everyone today, much more than what you're used to. But what we're going to do is we're going to start court off with a Bardic composition. This is a really talented artisan that's about ready to sing. And it's in honor of a 6-year-old girl, Liana. And here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liana. Happy birthday to you. And I hope you enjoy your birthday party. We'll try to wrap up court as soon as we can so that you can get on to the very important task of celebrating your birthday. So happy birthday.
And unfortunately, we can't assist her with clearing her ears after this.
You know, it's like with children. You know, you wind them up and you send them back to their parents. You
And
know,
kings apparently.
So let's get to it. Let's get to it. What do we have, Harold?
Their Majesties call Sir Marcus Pinarius Draconarius.
Yes, Your Majesties.
Sir Marcus, you have taken on the great and weighty task of being the Kingdom Earl Marshal. This is a job that is thankless, but it's important. It's important because you are looking out for everyone in the martial community. You're making sure that they are safe. And as one of our chief officers, we would have your oath of fealty.
Absolutely, Your Majesties. I here swear fealty and service to the crown of the Middle Kingdom, to well and loyally administer my office and give wise counsel to the crown, according to my knowledge and ability. Thus swear I, Marcus Pinarius Draconarius.
This do we hear and shall never forget, nor fail to reward that which is given. Fealty with love, service with honor, and oath breaking with justice. Marcus, we thank you for taking on this task. As a deputy to Duke Oohler, you have been an invaluable resource, and already in the short time that you've been in this office, you have been a great asset and comfort to me personally. And I thank you for your service that you've given already and that which you will give in the future. You have our leave to go.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you.
For Sir Marcus, the Kingdom Earl Marshal for the Middle Kingdom, Yasha.
So we wanted to talk about somebody else that just went out. And normally there's a transition and we get to say things or do things for an individual. And we've sent some things out there on the Kingdom page, but I just wanted to take a moment. Would you like to speak about him? Or
About Duke Oohler?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Duke Oohler. Nah, I'll let you go.
Right.
I'm interested here.
You know, I knew Duke Oohler a little bit as a knight and as a rope here, but I didn't really, you know, I had some interaction, but I wouldn't say he was a close friend or anything like that. And over this last year, we've become friends and we've become fairly close. And I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. And all of you have no idea of all the things that he has done behind the scenes. And we all owe him a debt of gratitude. We owe him. And when you see him eventually, say thank you, because he's a good man and he loves this kingdom and he loves the SCA. and he always tries to look at things in a way that will be for the good of the organization. So I just wanted to say thank you on a personal note to Duke Oohler.
He has upheld us in times that have been really difficult, and has been steadfast and loyal, and is just a fantastic man and a wonderful friend.
But even beyond that, he's been a voice of reason, because at times you said that really is probably not the best way to go about this, Your Majesty. And we're lucky to have people like him in this kingdom, and he's not the only one. Many of the Curie members are that way, but Duke Oohler, he's a special individual, and we're lucky to have him. So thank you, Duke Oohler.
Thank you.
For Duke Oohler, Yasha.
I'll be a bit verklempt with that.
That's my job. What do we have next?
Their Majesties call into their presence Temur, War Eagle. We, Madeleina, royal patroness of the arts, and Felix, our king, mindful of the skills that Temur, War Eagle, has displayed in the construction of a longhouse, wish to recognize him as a companion of our Order of the Willow. We bestow upon him all rights and responsibilities attendant upon this rank, and the right to bear the badge pure, a willow tree eradicated or without let or hindrance from any person, confirmed by our hands this day, the 21st of November, on a Societatis 55 in our ethereal realm. Scroll by Anna Jokinen.
That was a beautiful scroll.
Yes, it was.
Please continue.
Please continue.
Their Majesties call forth Sir Ingolf the Fox.
Majesty.
May it be known by all that we, Madeleina, royal patroness of the arts, and Felix, our king, right mindful of the skills that Ingolf the Fox hath displayed in the art of the construction of a longhouse, do wish to recognize him as a companion of our Order of the Willow. Scroll by Nissa Golriadi.
Oh my goodness.
Well done, Eagle.
Thank you, Majesty.
Their Majesties invite into their presence Baron Ivar Vogrefer. So we, Queen Madeleina and King Felix, guard Golden Dragon and Realm, and hear the wood split as the axe swings. Ivar, generous longhouse builder, gold willow is for thee. Scroll by Aliyah Bat Israel.
That is just super cool.
Their Majesties call before them Bodvar Shipsmeter. May it be known by all that we, Madeleina, royal patroness of the arts, and Felix, our king, right mindful of the skills that Bodvar Shipsmeter hath displayed in the art of constructing a longhouse, do wish to recognize him as a companion of our Order of the Willow. Scroll by Shona of Vito's Minions. Translation by Runa Eichbranders Kona.
Wow. Wow.
Their Majesties call before them Wolfestan von Platt Vogel. Their Majesties Felix and Madeleina of the Middle Kingdom had this stone made in honor of Wolfestan von Platt Vogel, Longhall builder, member of the Order of the Willow. Illumination by Karen of Cinnabar, calligraphy by Ofrant the Barefooted.
That is neat.
Their Majesties call before them Otter Ormager. Hark, Drottning Madeleina, protector of mischief and joy. Hark, Alvalder, Felix, almighty steward of the dragon. Hark the Horos, we bestow upon one who wields a wound hoe. The ring-rich raven feeder, Otter Ormager. the tree that weeps the fire of the sea for completely constructing a great longhouse.
That is just very
Calligraphy and illumination by the Honorable Lady Sahilda Barngother.
very nice.
Their Majesty's request before them, Vaji Blaumonder. Hearken the words of their most celestial majesties of the Midrealm, Felix and Madeleina. Today they wish to recognize the efforts of Vadi Blaumonder. Due to Vadi's efforts in constructing a longhouse, we wish to recognize them a member of the Order of the Willow.
Very nice. Very pretty.
Their Majesties wish to invite Leomi Valsdottir before them. I, Ulfrun the Barefooted, made these ruins at the words of Felix and Madeleina, rulers of the Midrealm, for Leomi Valsdottir, hall builder.
That is so cool. Oh, that's lovely.
Their Majesties call before them Asa Norel. Due commendations and greetings from Madeleina, royal patroness of the arts, and Felix our king, right mindful of the skills that Asa Norel hath displayed in the research and construction of a longhouse, wish to recognize them as a companion of our Order of the Willow.
That is miraculous.
Award by Sadu of Brittany.
Their Majesties summon into their court Brenwulf of Mystig Whiterue. To all and sundry unto whom these presents shall come, know that we, Madeleina, Queen of the Middle Kingdom and patroness of the arts, and Felix our king, right mindful of the skills in which Brenwulf of Mystig Whiterue hath displayed in the art of the construction of a longhouse, wish to recognize him as a companion of our Order of the Willow. Scroll by Enya Nikeli.
Very nice.
Their Majesties summon into their court Balthor of Mystig Whiterue. All hear and heed these words of King Felix and Queen Madeleina. We have many great artisans within our vast society, doing a great many things. One such person has been brought to us out of the many deserving recognition. Balthor of Mystig Whiterue has been found worthy of entry into our Order of the Willow for his construction of a longhouse. Scroll by Chrysantheme Dupré.
Wow.
Their Majesties call into their court Yorvin of Mystig Whiterue. May it be known that Queen Madeleina and King Felix of the Middle Kingdom recognize the skills that Yorvin of Mystig Whiterue hath displayed in the art of constructing a longhouse, and wish to recognize him as a companion of the Order of the Willow.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank
That
you.
is lovely. Thank you.
For Lord Yorvin, Yasha.
Yasha.
Your scroll was completed by Michaela Boucher. Their Majesties summoned into their court Vladimir of Mystig Whiterue. A king and queen should possess mildness and equity. They should show constant solicitude for their subjects and reward their labors. This is particularly true with respect to everything that is concerned with the foundation and adornment of beautiful buildings. King Felix and Queen Madeleina therefore decree that Vladimir of Mistigwetru shall be made a member of the Order of the Willow for the construction of a longhouse. This present bull, their word, was granted and dispatched on the 21st day of the month of November. Scroll completed by Ursula George. Their Majesties summon into their court Nikolai of Mistigwetru. Let it be known that we, Madeleina, Queen of the Middle Kingdom and patroness of the arts, and Felix our King, right mindful of the skills which Nikolai of Mistigwetru hath displayed in the construction of a longhouse, wish to recognize him as a companion of our Order of the Willow. Scroll by Isabeau de Chantepie.
That is just lovely.
Your Majesties, that is the last of the awards.
So I know that the heralds have some photos for us, for all to see. And I wanted to speak a moment about the community, okay? And that's what we are as a kingdom and as a society. We're a community, and this was a group effort. And I know that we have an award that's for a household that's, Order of the Grove. However, this was a collaboration for many North Shielders as well as Mid-Realmers. And what happened is a project took place that crossed borders. It wasn't about I'm in this kingdom and you're in that kingdom. It was we're going to do something spectacular. And that's what the SCA is about. It's about coming together and doing something larger than an individual. And we wanted to take a moment to recognize each of these individuals, and they're not all. Sir Harley moved up there, and he's the benefactor of the longhouse. So that will be his willow. That's his scroll that he gets as the actual building, and his family. And I'm just proud of him and his family for coming up there and taking a leadership role, but also being humble enough to understand that some of these things might be beyond his ability, and enlisting other individuals' help. And it's just an amazing project. And we wanted to take a moment to say, wow, just well done, well done. So that was it. If we could see the photos.
Thank you so much.
Quite the undertaking.
Just incredible. And as I understand it, they'll put the I'm not sure how if they're going to do a thatch roof, or if they're going to do a wood shingle roof, or how they're going to finish it. Again, it's their project. They've done the research, but that will be a wonderful, wonderful place to have a gathering at, and a moment of fellowship. And I'm just grateful that we have people that are out there like that. So what I also wanted to take a moment is when we're seeing these scrolls, I was like, wow, all these wonderful artists rewarding all, these other wonderful artists. It was just like, okay, all right, there's a moment there's a message there. But I just wanted to say well done. And I'm amazed at this project. And I look forward to coming up for a visit. I really do. I look forward to. I'll wear appropriate attire. I'll dress appropriately.
And maybe we can ask him to not sing next time.
No, I'll sing.
Sing
some
or
more.
not sing.
You can sing a whole bunch. Thank you so much, Your Majesties. I really
love you
appreciate you
guys.
highlighting this tremendous community effort. Thank you.
Well, one final note. So, you know, we can all learn. All right, from every moment, there's an opportunity to learn a thing. And going through this, you know, and having a conversation with you, I hereby decree that garb for the duration of our reign shall be referred to as adventure clothes. Adventure clothes. So it shall no longer be called garb. It should be officially called adventure clothes in honor of Leanna. So.
Thank you
Our
so
birthday
much,
girl.
Did you hear that, Linnea? In honor of Linnea, everyone's going to call their garb adventure clothes now.
Happy birthday. You have her leave to go enjoy the day.
Go enjoy your party.
So, good Harold, can we get a yasha for all those artisans?
Yes, absolutely. For all the artisans involved with the building of the Longhouse, yasha.
Yasha. What do we have next?
Cool.
Okay, well.
Their Majesties call the Honorable Lord Oswin of Bathon.
Good Chancellor. What do we have today?
We have some more degrees to award today, Your Majesties.
Well, let us have the list.
Absolutely. So starting off with our lector degree, this is the introductory teaching degree at 15 hours, Reinhold von Geiler. We have our first academicians. This is our top level teaching degree, 40 hours of teaching. And in the year and a half we've had degrees, these are the first people to get these degrees. Aveline de Schersborg, Nicolo Bartolazzi, and Sarai Tinsdale Sogolanio. So congrats to all of the teachers on that. Well done to get that far. We then have some new licentiates. This is our entry student degree at 15 hours. Antonio de Forza, Dorothy de Beckham, Katrin Grimm's daughter, Livia von Baden, Lucretia Nata, Sivrid Bombach, Thora Brand's daughter. So those are our new licentiates.
Excellent.
Then on to our new graduates. This is 30 hours of being a student. Antonio de Sforza again, Artemisia Volterra, Branwyn Scholastica, Corsand of Starhill, Dorothy de Beckham, Katrin Grimm's daughter, Kriemhild von Ebersberg, I practice this, Ebersberg, there we go, Rosie Dubrock, Rosa Rossini, Shazada Isfahani. So those are our new graduates. And then lastly, our new adepts. This is the top of the student degrees with 55 hours of classwork taken. Antonio de Sforza, Erwin Tronia Cerdwin O'Winham, Corsand of Starhill, Azumo Tojime, Katrin Grimm's daughter, Lynn Fairchild, and Rosie Dubrock again. And that is our degrees to date, Your Majesties.
Excellent. Well done.
That is fantastic.
We love the arts and sciences. We are grateful to those who are taking classes as well as to those who are teaching classes. And I know, am I correct that we're going to have a small break before we have a next round of classes, or are we just jumping right back in?
Yeah, we are done with the November term, so we're off for about 2 weeks, and then the December term will start.
Right. Good. Good.
So, and as well as those teachers and those students, we really appreciate you and the people who are administering the
Correct.
classes, because it's been something that we can all just kind of hold on to and hold dear as a piece of our normal SCA history.
Yes.
So.
Because while some activities are not happening, it's really a great opportunity to see the arts and sciences flourish and people learn new things. And it's been great to see people that wouldn't necessarily possibly take a class because they've been preoccupied with other activities within the SCA. This has afforded them an opportunity to find a new passion and love, and hopefully that will continue forward, and we become better as a community. So thank you, good Chancellor, and we will look to you again in the future for more graduates and progress.
I'm anticipating possibly March will be the next graduation ceremony.
Perfect. That will work out fine, and we will see you then.
And one thing I'd forgotten, those degrees, I will have those printed out. And then once we are able to be in person, we'll make arrangements to get the actual degree certificates to all of you.
Excellent.
Excellent. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
You have our leave to go.
For the
Dragon
Royal
Herald, what do we
University,
have next? Oh,
for the
sorry.
Royal University of the Midrealm, and all of those who earned degrees, Yasha.
Yasha, that's my mistake, Dragon Herald. I got excited there. What do we have next?
Their Majesties would ask to attend them, Their Excellencies Conrad and Isabel, Baron and Baroness Red Spears.
Here, Your Majesty.
Your Excellency, it's good to see you. Is Her Excellency here as well?
I am as well.
Okay.
Excellent. What would you have of us this day?
Your Majesties, I beg a boon.
Be a right and proper thing.
And within our power,
we shall do it.
Our time as Baron and Baroness of Red Spears has come to its end. And now, according to custom, we wish to relinquish our titles as Baron and Baroness and ask that you bestow them upon Marcos de Ribera and Bianca de Michelato as our successors.
How for the candidates?
Their Majesties call forth Warder Marcos de Ribera and Lady Bianca de Micheleto.
We're good. We got it.
Is it your desire to succeed Conrad and Isabel as Baron and Baroness of Red Spears?
Yes,
it is, Your Majesties.
You're muted. No, you're unmuted.
Do they have their coronets? Fantastic. Do you have your coronets?
Yes.
Always bear these coronets nobly as Baron and Baroness Red Spears. Now swear your fealty.
I swear hererswear fealty and do homage to the crown of the Middle Kingdom, to hold the barony of Red Spears in fief, from the crown to loyally uphold and enforce your laws in these lands, and to give wise counsel to the crown according to my knowledge and ability. Thus swear I, Marcos de Ribera.
This do we hear, and shall never forget, nor fail to reward that which is given, fealty with love, service with honor, and oath breaking with justice. Conrad and Isabel, thank you for your service. It is a very difficult job that you have both performed, and we are grateful for your service. We thank you, and you have our leave to go.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Rise, Baron Marcos and Baroness Bianca.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Excellencies, as stated, it's a very difficult job. The job is not about you. It's about the people within the fief that you hold from us.
Your community and your family here in the SCA.
We look for great things from Red Spears and from you. If there's anything that you need from us, please seek us out. We shall aid you if we can.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Majesties.
We look forward to this.
Thank you for serving us in our kingdom in this way.
You have our leave to go.
Yes, sir.
For their excellencies Red Spears, Baron Marcos and Baroness Bianca. Yasha.
Yasha.
Yasha. So that's our court list for the day. We've got a couple other things that we want to address. Before you get this silly, I want to be a little serious. Okay.
All right.
I see some things out there. Everybody, we are moving into the fall and the winter, and things have become much more dire with the plague. If you remember, several months back, we gave a message to the kingdom. Please do not despair. The Middle Kingdom is made of stern stuff, and we overcome. We are all weary. We are tired. We've had loved ones die. We've had loved ones that we worry about dying. Life has moved on, and we feel like we're standing still and stuck in place. We are coming upon a very hard time in the next couple months. But there's hope. There's hope. We're close. We all know what to do. We all know the protective measures that we're supposed to take. And we know that the medical science is coming. But we need to make sure that we are doing our part until that time is before us. So please, I'm asking you, do not despair. If you're sad, if you feel hopeless, talk to someone. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out. These next few months will be key to how we emerge from this plague. And I believe in you all. And I know Her Majesty has great love for you all. We will get there as a community. I just need everyone to hold fast and don't lose hope.
Yes, please don't lose hope. It can be dark. It can be so dark, but there's light and we all see it. It will be there. We will be together again very soon, sooner than we know. And it will all seem like a really bad dream that in our past.
Maybe not as soon as we want, but maybe not as soon as we want, but
we will make it through together, and don't let anything stop you from reaching out to someone else. People want you to reach out, so don't get stuck in that negative thought pattern of no one wants to hear from me, because that is not true. You can even contact us. Please reach out and make sure that you are taking care of yourself right now.
So I'm looking over there. I'm going to change.
So now I get to be mischievous, right? Right.
I'm looking
so you
at
get
this.
all teary and then say go for the mixed
I'm
mischief?
looking at tears of
so
joy now.
This actually did make me teary, because it's been a lot of time here and there, and you get some news, and then one day I got a box in the mail, and it's this lovely box.
Make sure you
and it's a box full of mischief.
It's got fur inside.
It was inspired by mischief. They had mischief while they created this wonderful game for us. And I think we need to have some mischief. So therefore, our next court is going to be mid-round game night. And we are going to have a tournament.
We're going to have a dice game. Look at the size of these dice. We're going to have a dice game.
There will be, we're going to need your help with this. This can't be the only game we play, right? There are some more, and I'm sure you all have other games. So I will be putting out some requests for help with this, some games you want to run, some games you might want to play, and how we can play them over Zoom. Woo! It'll be fabulous. And that will be our court for December as we're hitting the winter between those holiday seasons. So I am hoping that we're going to have a fun evening of games and silliness.
We'll have a ton of fun. So on to the next thing. So the pilgrimage in honor of Her Majesty is closing at the end of this month. And we've had, as promised, we said at the beginning of this, is like I personally wanted this to be the first one, because she is a great inspiration to me, and I love her dearly. But I said we would also have other pilgrimages, and so we have at least 2 more planned. And what we'll do is when this one's over at the end of November, we'll probably take a week or 2 break, and then we'll start another pilgrimage. And so we've had great results with that. And we'll probably have another unique prize involved. So I'm really proud of everyone that has participated in this pilgrimage. People have had great health results, and that was the goal. And it's just been an overwhelming sense of community and support, and it's just been wonderful.
It has, watching people come together and doing something that is out. Sometimes like people like you are very regular with their exercise. Sometimes people like me are a little bit more spotty with their exercise, but it has helped me do things, and it's really helped the Royal Hound get us out of the house every night, because now he expects it. So he's quite the he helps me engage with that portion of my fitness.
Do we have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, we're going to close court the way we're supposed to. Tell them that you love them.
We love you, Mid-Realm.
Love you, Mid-Realm. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you. Harold, close our court.
There being no further business, here closes the court of the